Good morning. Welcome back to the Breakfast Club Basel, our space, our place in the morning to grow, to thrive, to connect, to share and exchange ideas on how to thrive, even though we are in a very weird situation right now. At least, I don't know for how much longer, but here in Europe, we are discussing things on how to opening up stores and things. So it's changing, but we'll see how things evolve. And today, in the third round of talking about freedom and how to feel more free, even though we are still in a lockdown, I'm talking about emotions. And maybe you had that too in the last weeks in the lockdown, that sometimes you felt super uplifted and euphoric and in a good mood, and you felt like, wow, I can finally plan my day however I want to plan my day. I can do whatever I want to do. I don't know, I'm so centered and in myself and I feel great. And you had this whole high. And then I also had days where I felt like, oh gosh, I just want to leave. I want to travel. I'm so mad. I'm so angry at the whole situation. I am just so stuck and I can't be myself. I felt really literally locked in. And so my emotions were a little bit like a roller coaster. Some days I felt super excited, and the other days I felt super low and depressed. And then I started asking myself, okay, nothing really changed in the outside. It is just me who changed, right? I'm still in my room, I'm still having the same routines, I'm still having this and that. And then, of course, there are hormones, and then there are different things to eat and so on. But usually, there are little things that trigger our emotions and how we feel. And becoming aware of those triggers could be positive or bad. If you get a phone call by a good friend and all of a sudden you are uplifted again and you get fresh ideas, and a memory comes back to your mind, and you feel like, oh yeah, I'm so thankful I could do all these trips together with my friend. And then you are very grateful, and all of a sudden your emotions are also uplifted again. Or to the contrary, then there could be some little incidents that trigger like bad feelings, like, ooh, that felt like, I don't know, an old thing that's still hurting you. And then all of a sudden you're in a downward spiral. And I think a good way to deal with your emotions is becoming aware of those little triggers. So, is this a trigger that's triggering bad emotions, or is this a trigger that triggers good emotions? And then choose wisely. And we can't control all these triggers, but being aware is like, now this, I don't know, this image, this word, this sentence of someone just brought me into this upward or downward spiral. Being aware of that, we can kind of look at our emotion from the outside and decide if you want to step in this emotion or just let it go. And recently I read studies about emotion that usually when we just think about the procedures that are happening in our brain, an emotion usually takes 7 minutes and then it's gone again. But what we sometimes do is that we hold on to emotions for like 7 months, 7 years, 70 years, I don't know. And being aware of that it's actually our choice and we don't have to hold on to our emotions for so long, also I think makes us more free in how we deal with our emotions. So have to know that we could actually have the choice and to let go of something that's not suiting us, that it's no longer helpful, and that maybe has nothing to do with the situation we are in right now. Like, I'm still so mad at, my friend from first grade, and what my parents did 40 years ago, and so on and so on. So you can really decide for yourself, does it serve me or the other person if I'm still carrying on these old bad emotions, or can I let them go? So first thing is to become more aware of the triggers. Second is to become more aware that it's actually our choice if we indulge in our emotions or let them go. And the third one is, what I felt is realizing that I have so many different emotions, even though nothing actually changes in the outside right now, made me think that our emotions don't have so much to do with we are experiencing, but more with what we are experiencing internally. So not so much with the experiences outside, but more with the experiences inside. And for that, I want you to try this little experiment with me. So close your eyes for a moment. Take a deep breath in And a deep breath out, let go. Be really present in this moment. And then, without overthinking it at all, let one of your favorite memories come to your mind, to your heart. Feel where you've been, with whom you've been, the weather, what you maybe ate, what you said, the whole atmosphere. It can be something, just little memory, something that makes you really, really happy. And then feel how this emotion from your memory feels in your entire body and also fills your entire body, your entire system. And then really go into this emotion, into the memory, and enjoy. Good. And now let's turn this experiment around and do it the other way. So think about something that really hurt you, something that made you really sad, something you're still holding on to from your childhood or whenever it was. The first thing that comes to your mind is usually the best. And then also here, go into the emotion, go into the situation. How did you feel? What did someone say to you? How did the whole room atmosphere look like? Do you see? Maybe you're all clenched and you feel like your back is getting tight and your jaws are getting tight. And now decide to let go. Okay? Good. Okay, maybe you shouldn't stop with the bad feeling, but I just wanted to show you with this little experiment that it's so easy to also generate emotions. So our emotions do not necessarily depend on outside experiences. So usually we think, oh, when finally we go on vacation again, then I can be happy. When finally I'm allowed to go to my favorite restaurant again, then I will be happy. As soon as XYZ asks me out, then I will be happy. But usually it's not so much the situation that makes us happy, but the emotions that come with the experience, or the emotions we think that come with the experiences. So we have the possibility to choose which emotions we prefer and which emotions we trigger, or which emotions we feed and which others we let starve. When we want to use this emotion, this picture of having like two wolves inside you, and do you want to feed the happy wolf or the unhappy wolf, and then see which one is growing. So this is, I think, what I wanted to say about emotions. So we are not victims of our emotions. That's the first one, what I really wanted to say. But we can generate the emotions ourselves and become way more independent on how we feel during the day. Then we can also look out for triggers and see, okay, what is triggering bad emotions or good emotions? And it's not that we should avoid bad emotions at all, but it's like we can consciously choose on how long we want to stay in which emotion and what is serving us and what can we let go of. And then the fourth one is that we can also generate those emotions and choose how we want to feel. And that's something that takes a lot of practice, and I'm totally still in that. But there's just this very simple exercise that I sometimes use when I feel really low, or also in the morning to have a good start in the day. And that is to be grateful and to be thankful. And that usually is very uplifting right away. So to close with good emotions, I ask you again to close your eyes. And again, take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Let go of any tension in your shoulders, in your back. Good. And then let all the people come to your mind you are truly thankful for. All your loved ones, human people, animal people, you are truly, truly thankful for that they are part of your life. Say thank you to each one of them. And then also say thank you for all the opportunities you have in your life, for all the great adventures you've already been to, for all the great adventures to come, for all those small and little things that make you truly happy. Then also thank yourself for taking such good care of yourself. Bring your hands to your heart center and feel that gratitude spreading out from your heart into your entire body, into your thoughts, into your mind, from your heart. Good. Feel this great, wonderful emotion of being grateful. And I say thank you for being here and still joining the Breakfast Club, and slowly open your eyes. Have a wonderful 1st of May. It is weird 1st of May without demonstrations and without excursions, but enjoy it anyways. Have a wonderful Friday. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.